Hey y'all, Ruth Delgado and Ruth Delgado's Glamour Page back at it again. So, the video that I'm going to bring to you guys right now is going to be called 10 Things to Do in Philly for Little to No Cost. Now, I said little to no cost because some of these things might cost a little money, but it's not like a ridiculous amount of money. So it's still on the cheaper. Excuse me, y'all. It's still on the cheaper side of the spectrum. Okay, so I've written it down before I came to video this time because I've noticed how me writing in the middle of the video might be a little tacky. Don't come for me before I block you. But anyway, y'all know I gotta say that because some of y'all. Anyway, so the first thing that I can say that people can do and be creative. Don't be boring, okay? Be creative with these ideas, okay? The first thing that I would say that you can do if you're in Philly and you want to do something that may not cost a lot of money is you might want to have a picnic. You might want to take one of your favorite blankets that you don't really use that much. Get like a nice large basket. Probably make some sandwiches or some spaghetti or maybe some grilled cheese or some salads, or bring some fruits and vegetables and have a salad, or make some smoothies, or you can bring all that stuff with you and just unpack out there and just, eat. Probably have your phone, take your speaker out there with you. Have your phone, probably listen to a little bit of music while you're out there. Um, you know, and vibe. Maybe take your journal, do a little journaling, um, or take a book and read while you're, having the picnic with your significant other or your family or your best friend or, whoever you're with. Um, Another thing to do is to go to the beach. You know, unless you go to a beach that's like kind of far where you might have to pay a toll or something like that, it costs nothing to go to the beach besides paying for gas. Okay, and maybe the bathing suit. Okay, um, you can go to the beach when it's nice out. Usually around beach areas, they might have like some arcade or something like that where you can go play a few games. They might have go karts. Like I know in Atlantic City, they got go karts and arcades and stuff right next to the beach. Um, you can, um, what else? Build some sand castles or bury a treasure or anything, you know? Sun gaze, sunbathe, get in the beach water and, cool down. Excuse me. Also, another thing that you can do if you're in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, PA, and you need something to do that costs little to no money, you go to Penn's Landing. Penn's Landing has the skating ring. Penn's Landing has the Ferris wheel. It has the arcade, bunch of different games that you could play. I think Penn's Landing also has the go karts, and I believe they also has the thing that you can like bounce up and down, all high up in the air and stuff. I'm not getting on that, but y'all might like that. So stuff like that where if you charge any money, you might be charged some money for the little games and stuff that you play, but that's about it. Um, yeah. You can, participate in doing a little miniature golfing. They got that at Penn's Landing. That's fun. So it's a number of nice things that you can do. You go to a number of museums. They got the Museum of Art. They got the Black Wax Museum. They got the American Museum. They got multiple different museums. And if I'm not mistaken, those museums don't cost nothing but 15, 20, maybe $25 to get in. If that. That's not expensive. Where you can go and you can see, all of the artifacts or all of the history about the city and in the country and everything. Or you can learn more about your heritage, go to the Black Wax Museum, you know, and learn about yourself and still have a nice adventure as well, being as though if you haven't been there before, or if you have been there before but it's been a few years. Like me, I've been to all of the museums in Philadelphia, but I have not been to them recently. Not sure if I want to go back, but I might one day if I'm bored. So that's number 4. Number 5, take an art class. So they have some painting classes, or you can do like a class where you can make your own mug, or you can find some other kind of artsy type of classes. And these classes cost, like I said, with the going to the museums and stuff, anywhere between 15, 20, maybe 30, 40, $50 roughly. That's pushing it. But they have the artsy classes where everybody, if you got like 5 of your girlfriends with you, everybody might, draw a picture of hills and say walking in faith. Or you might go with your boyfriend to a pottery and learn how to make bowls. Or you might go to the butterfly pavilion and go look at some animals, go look at some butterflies and, insects and stuff. Or you can go to the zoo. The zoo is not very expensive. You can go there and look at the animals and, study wildlife, study, animals and stuff. And, check animals out, see them in a, comfy habitat or whatever. All that good stuff. You can also go to the movies. Now, mind you, me, I'm not much of a movie person like I kind of have been in the past. In the past, I've went to movies a lot. Now, I don't really go unless it's something that I really, 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 really want to see. And that's not usual, especially since COVID. It's like, I don't know. It hasn't been that many great movies coming out since then. So, yeah. But that is an idea. To go to the movies is not as expensive as going other places. Yes, going to the movies probably is 9 times out of 10 more expensive now than it used to be. But it's still not as expensive as going to a full-fledged vacation somewhere that might automatically cost you about $500 straight from the rip. Because the room and hotels and stuff like that cost you about $300. So, these are all places that you can go to and you don't need to get no hotel room or anything. Okay? So, number 7, circus visit. If you just so happen to be in Philly and you notice that they have a circus that's visiting the area. Usually circus tickets does not cost no more than $40, $50, if that. So that's somewhere else that you could go, be able to see the animals do different Circus Olay tricks and stuff like that. Very entertaining and intriguing, and little to no cost. I said the zoo already, so that's the first 8. Also, you can bar hop. It's always fun to go to a new bar, vibe out, listen to some music, enjoy a couple of new drinks that probably you never had before because you're going to a new bar, and just really get in a different scenery. When you bar hop, typically the only thing you got to pay for is your drinks and if you eat any food. Now, 9 times out of 10, if it's late or a certain hour, they might charge a small door fee or something like that, but usually they don't. Usually the only thing you got to pay for when you bar hop is drinks and food, and if like if they don't have a live DJ or something like that playing the jukebox. But other than that, you could bar hop, cost little to no money. Okay. Now this is something that I don't really do too much anymore, but I probably would do more of if I wasn't in my own city, which is sightseeing. So like basically going to different sites in different areas that other cities might know about, going to see the, places that is like common around the world but you might have never seen it before. Sightseeing, going to see some really awesome sites that people only be chatting about but never actually go see it. Like for instance, going to the museums will be part of sightseeing, but also going to some of the old houses around Germantown and around some of these other areas where they have people like Madame C.J. Walker, and where she used to live, and Robeson, I forgot his first name, like where different famous people used to live and stuff like that. You could see places like that. That's part of sightseeing. Um, and a part of number 10 as well is you can go on a boat ride. Boat rides aren't expensive. So, just in case you guys are not in Philly or not from Philly, and you might visit and be wondering, like, okay, well, I'm trying to save up my money right now, or I don't have that much money right now. So, what can I do while I'm here in the city? These are 10 things that I know of that I have either done or want to do, that I always tell other people about, you know, ways that they could keep themselves intrigued and really like entertain themselves within their own city. But I'm pretty sure that you could probably do a lot of these same things, if not all of these same things in your own city if you're not from Philly. But I'm from Philly, so I'm just coming from my standpoint and letting you guys know about my city. All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed sharing it with you guys. Hope you guys learned something, and I hope you guys maybe can plan an amazing outing that you don't have to pay an arm, leg, and 2 feet and thighs for, and you can really have fun, have a really good time. And if you do get to be able to do that and use one of my ideas, put a comment in the comment section. Put a thumbs up. Let me know you had a good time and which one of these things that you decided to do. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.